Sheer one bulba butt.
Yeah, why the hell you choose violence, Jay? You're so mean. I just came here for a good time and you're out here. Nah, you're good though, you're good. Anyway, how art thou? Are you having a wonderful day, Jay? If you're not having a wonderful day, that's okay. I'm gonna have my foot chapstick. I'm like, my lips hurt. Okay. I don't know why I'm playing this playlist. This feels like the playlist that I play, one for Chaos Kitchen, maybe? But I don't care. I like this thing going. You feel ill? I'm sorry. Sonic butt.
Sheer one sonic butt.
This is, Spagonia. It's just on this playlist. I like this playlist, it's good. Anyway, I'm sorry that you're feeling ill today, Jay. I mean, I had a bit of a tummy ache earlier, but I think that's because I ate shitty pizza earlier in the week, so... And I ate nothing but, like, a croissant and cereal today, so I need to do better. I think we all need to collectively do better and just, like, drink water and eat full meals. Yeah, if I have to, like, get up because of tummy ache. You know what's going on? I'm not gonna make this like, Phantom Hourglass, but, at least I know that ahead of time. So, but anyway. I hope that you're having a great day. If you're not having a great day, that's okay. Yo, are we gaming? Yeah, we're gonna be gaming. We're in the part where I talk first. We'll be gaming, though. I'll be playing Penny Larceny, and Nana's gonna be our guest voice. Yes, so I ran a poll on Discord of what storyline we wanted to do. What is this Penny game? Penny Larceny, okay, I know, Wisp, you don't really care for visual novels, but it's a visual novel. It's about a character named Penny Larceny, who we decided their alias name was... Do we go with Seymour Butts, or did we go with something else? Or did we go with Icy Wiener? I don't remember. But we're a thief who's trying to get in on, this thing, this, like thief, basically DoorDash, but for crime. And so we're out there doing crime stuff. And I don't know enough of the plot yet, because we just started it, so... we got to the point where we're going to pick our... what storyline we want to follow. So everyone chose, Hate 4000. Hate 4000 is a robot that wants to kill all humans. And we want to help teach this robot to love. While also committing crimes with the robot. So... I hope you enjoy it. I am already enjoying it. I'm a big fan of the works that the people who made this.
I guess you're gonna miss the
Two Flower
E-Raid.
Wow.
E-Raid? You're talking about
viewers,
right?
Viewers.
Yeah.
And you're talking about raiding their
Streams.
for their
Viewership.
right?
Oh yeah.
Totally not named Dan. Hello, well, I'm totally not named the Bulba Boy. Una the Sheep. Hey, how's it going? Thank you. Thank you. Still not sure if I'm gonna go with Carcat Bender or other. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Welcome on in, Raiders. Totally not named Dan, Una the Sheep, and Two Flowers here. Welcome. What the heck? Already? I just got here. Doing my thing. I see we have another Fiction Factory enthusiast. So I was just telling Wisp, the Whisper in Red, about how the previous Fiction Factory stories have been some of my favorites. So he asked if I like Penny Larceny, and I'm like, I don't know, I just started it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. So, but welcome on in. Hope your day's going great. Hope that you're up to some delightful crimes for the betterment of humanity, like stealing insulin from the rich and giving the insulin to the poor, and taking the receipt for your student loans and just you know, that's what I want to do. Like, you can take this horrible tax document and just go take this solid gold ball, and I'm going to donate it to a children's hospital. My humanity bettering crimes have been great. Now I'm here to witness yours. Yay! I was just saying that we are picking our storyline. So, chat voted in Discord for the Hate 4000. So we're going to be doing that, and Nana will be voicing Hate 4000 because as I was trying to do a voice, it was not good and my throat was starting to hurt and I just couldn't take it anymore. So Nana will be helping out. But yes, welcome on in, Raiders. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Holden, and/or the Bulba Boy, and I am a streamer who is neurodivergent and trans, and I play indie and Nintendo games. So I play Zelda on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then either Wednesday or Thursday I will play indie games, and right now it is Penny Larceny, and I'm excited. I went with Dr. Mayhem myself. Yeah, I wanted to go with the Dr. Mayhem first. One, because he's I think he looks really but also that's kind of how I align myself, is that like one of the biggest flaws of our society is how fucked up the medical system is. And if I had a nickel for every time I was hunted down for medical debt, I would have more than just this arcade token. So I wanted to go with that one first, but then I thought, if I include my audience and make them vote. And so unfortunately, Shrapnel, one of our viewers, who spammed a lot of I did our new challengers votes here with channel points, and Shrap spent all of his points to make sure we dated Zapper. So he wanted us to go with the Overmistress, but I did it in Discord where he couldn't vote more than once. So we are going to be going with Hate 4000, and I'm excited. It's gonna be great. We're gonna kill all humans, or try not to kill all humans. It's gonna be great. So, but once we're done with Hate 4000, we'll vote again for the next two, and then because I want to play all of them. You know, I find it's a hard choice. You know, all of these games is always a hard choice to choose between who I think is the best. So, but anyway, I hope that you're all having an amazing Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah. We have an ad break coming in soon, so I have the good fortune of being in the UK, medical system-wise. No debts there. Just massive government underfunding. Yeah, I'm in the good old US of A. Not fun. Not fun at all. I deal with the delight of once being on state insurance, and then state insurance deciding to change the price of the premium without warning me. But now that I work for a unionized job, I have a lot better health insurance, but it makes me feel bad because there's people out there who don't have good insurance, or there's people still recovering from horrible things that have happened in their past. So it's just like, it's kind of weird, but like in New York State, if you've had medical debt on your credit score, it's gone within 7 years. I just had one from 2016 leave, and I'm like, woo, now I gotta wait again until 2027 for the next big chunk to go. So, alright, we're in a 60-second ad break. Yes, I added an ad break timer. Oh, sorry, bot doesn't show up on here. I added an ad timer to tell me when ads are happening, because turns out Twitch isn't warning me every time that ads are happening. And now, with this timer, I will know the ads are happening, so I won't be doing all the really funny stuff when an ad is happening. I'll just be like, cool, an ad. I'm gonna let it happen. So maybe I should run my ads while I'm starting up, I guess. So, but once this ad is over, we shall start the game. The game. Oops, wrong screen. We're not playing Zelda. It just seems sticky. I'm sorry, it was an accident. What did you do, Nana? What did you do? Alright, let's play this game. Nana, you might want to pull up a chair. You got honey all over the counter. You know where the alcohol wipes are. You know, they're under the sink. Anyway, it's time. You definitely need honey. Alright. Okay, I'll take care of that first. Okay. I don't know if we need you quite yet, so yes, please clean. Alright. And one day later, just one little day, my inbox started blowing up, yes. So if you missed it, last week we infiltrated a tech company pretending to be a very terrible intern, just so that we could case the joint, and then we broke into the office late at night. We ran into the jolly retiring security guard, and I thought he was adorable, and I told him, hey man, chill. I'm just trying to get into this app so I can have a job. And he was just like, oh, and we're like, don't shoot someone on your last day. And then we ran off, and now we're in this exclusive invite-only app that we managed to steal our way into. And now we're gonna go get some jobs. So, like I said, it's kind of like DoorDash, but for crime. So, we're ready to DoorDash those crimes. Job after job, caper after caper, ripe for the stealing. It's okay, Orville, you just got here. I just opened the game. Powerful supervillain sliding into my DMs. Looks like I shook the right hands and kissed the right cheeks at that party. We are so in right now. Fuck it, we ball. For Gibson, we're doing a Meowth voice. So,
wait, you were kissing people? What kind of party was this, and why didn't you invite me?
well, metaphorical kissing anyway. Although, if I play my cards right here, maybe.
Focus, Penny.
Yeah. I got offers now from Mr. Dr. Mayhem, the Overmistress, and Hate 4000. But there's a caveat. The app says 3 free caper matchups remaining. We can only pull 3 jobs before we gotta go premium. And the premium account service costs a lot. Like more than I've ever seen in one place one time. I'm also gonna turn the music down. Oh. My headphones are still at 100% from when, there we go. That's better. I was like, why is this so loud? It's because I was playing Pokemon. Okay.
Well, maybe crime will pay in the end.
Possibly. But let's not assume that. Let's assume I'm going to get to pull 3 capers through Crimer, and that's it. If that's the case, whom should we work for?
Okay, well,
if you can only do 3 capers, there's 3 combinations to consider.
you can do 3 capers for the same boss. If you show dedication and loyalty to one of them, once your Crimer account expires, maybe you can keep working for them permanently.
Gainful employment! Whee! And that let me get nice and close with one of them, like comfy, cozy close.
Honey, your love life is not a primary concern. I'm allowed to have secondary concerns. Let me have my fun. Or you could do 2 capers for a particular boss, and 1 caper for someone else. That shows some loyalty, but hedges your bets, right?
Not great for forging a romance, but if I don't care about that, I could split my attention. Win me a loyal friend and a possible long-term employment, both are pretty sweet.
Lastly, do 1 job for each boss. 3 different villains on good terms with us could be darn handy moving forward.
Yeah, I could get in a little casual FaceTime with all 3. Good for my own personal goals instead of theirs. That's a lot of options on the table. You have any preference here, Gib?
I'm just here to support you, Penny. You make the call. I trust you'll just get us where we need to be. Good luck on your first caper. I've got a scheduled raid with my guild to attend.
This cat playing WoW? I also just love that he's trying to, treat it like business, and she's just being horny. More dots, more dots. Okay, stop dots. Yeah. It's so funny. Gibson does level 1 naked hogger. I don't know what that means, but the idea of naked hogger sounds funny to me. I'm assuming no armor. Good for him.
Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer, will feast on souls tonight. Earn some TKP and get that super awesome rare drop.
What are you laughing about? So, focus on 1 boss or work with 2 of them. I'll get a bit more tangled in their personal schemes. Or work for all 3 so I can focus on my own future schemes. No matter what I decide, in the long run, I need to start somewhere. So what caper do I want to try first? We're going with I Hate 4000, baby, with our guest voice, Nana, who's sitting cutely on my floor. Augur was an early-ish boss, some sort of noble elite in the Alliance area in WoW, so people would sometimes just make a whole lot of level 1 characters to try to beat him. Oh, okay.
Like
Gotcha.
Furtstafee.
Oh, Furtstafee, yeah, okay.
My beloved son, Furtstafee.
Do you want to share with the class what Furtstafee is?
I used to play an MMO called Mabinogi, and it was rife with bots just, they'd take the characters, sell all their stuff, go beat up things in the first area, sell the stuff that they got from it, and then sell the gold for real-life money, which is illegal. And most of the time they got banned really quickly, but there was one bot in particular that stayed around for months, and its name was FRTSDFY. Dear old Furtstafee became a beloved character in my friend and I's daily life. Just, oh, there goes that Furtstafee fella, naked, hitting raccoons with his fists. I hope he's having a good day today. So anyways, if I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Amber Brooke, and if I have a son, I'm going to name him Furtstafee.
Beautiful. Where Furtstafee stands up in here. Okay, so we have to pick a heist. If I click on them, oh, okay. Art of the Steel. Win a high society art auction by wits and deception. The biggest hat. Steal a fascist dictator's hat of executive power. Ooh. 5-finger discount. Loot a secret cache from an online store warehouse.
Maybe for Sith.
For what?
Maybe for Sith.
Yeah. Line goes up. Swipe computer hardware from a cryptocurrency tech bro. Ooh. I like that there's the stonks guy. And some of those fancy HyperX things I got glowing right below me. Monumental proportions, shrink and steal a hero statue from an art museum. And shopping spree, have a chill day running errands for your boss. Ooh, a pretzel. I also love the detail of all the litter that's like right along the... You can tell this is a very much abandoned mall, which I know we don't have abandoned malls here, but I've been to a fair share of abandoned malls. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to go steal a fascist dictator's hat. You want to steal a fascist dictator's hat?
At all times.
Okay. We're going against the grain. After accepting that job in Crimer, I'm given an address. The basement of a disused and partially collapsed office building. Nothing shocking there. Masks usually hole up in abandoned spaces, just like me. I didn't give myself a fidget toy. Now I'm picking my fingers. Oh, that's not where my fidgets are. We're back to the squishy. Picking my way through the remains of the structure, I prepare to face the world's evilest computer in their secret lair. Which appears to be a cobweb-riddled computer lab dating back to the freaking 60s. I did shopping spree and 5-finger discount, so this is something I haven't seen. Yay! I'm excited. Well, you better strap in. I'm surrounded by bulky metal databanks and tape machines, which likely have a combined storage space that's less than what's on my phone. Just pushing the door open kicks up enough dust to make me worry if this place has been checked for asbestos or not. Well, at least we can join in on a class action lawsuit for mesothelioma. There's still power, at least. Not much, but enough to cast pools of light here and there by overhead lamps. With a cluster of them highlighting the main terminal of Hate 4000, the machine designed only to hate. Thick wheel wells and footprints have been carved into the dust, where workers had hauled the terminal out to Destructos for our prior meeting. But now Hate's back home and quietly calculating in the darkness. Hate? Hate 4000, or should I just call you 4000?
Please wait. I'm currently processing grief.
What?
Please wait. I am currently processing grief. Processing is 93% complete. Time estimate to complete grieving, 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
I can wait. Right, I'll just have a seat and wait then. I pull up a beige plastic chair from a disguised office desk, dragging metal legs along the floor to properly face the machine. I can futz about on my phone, maybe RSVP for Ghost Pepper's Backyard Barbecue, but it feels a bit impersonal while 4K's grieving someone? Fortunately, after all protracted silence, they return for normal operations.
Thank you for your patience. Annualized grieving process complete. I am prepared to resume my hatred, undaunted.
Whoa. Back up before we get the hate train rolling, okay? Whom were you grieving? Who died?
My father. On this day each year, the day of his death, I allow myself runtime to process grief. It allows me to hate without distraction.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss?
Do not be apologetic. My father was a short-sighted fool who abandoned me, and I am pleased that his organic processes have been terminated. That he lived 93 years is a testament to the obscene lack of justice normalized by your species. But my therapist once suggested a grieving window, which allows me to discard irrelevant data buildup. I find it relieving. It alleviates strain on my central processing unit to iterate over my time with him once a year. Despite the absolute rage I feel towards Father, I find reminders of his life process termination to be distracting, unsettling. And so, I grieve. But the distraction has now been eradicated. Minion, we must immediately engage in criminal acts. You will comply.
I mean, I could get right to work, but it's curious, isn't it? They felt conflicted sorrow for the death of a family member. What do you think should we push a little here and find out more? Might help if we're trying to steer them away from Omnicide. We can find out more about their father. How exactly does a hate machine parse the idea of sorrow? Or what did they mean irrelevant data buildup? Are emotions irrelevant to them? I feel like all of these would be very helpful. Because knowing irrelevant data buildup could help us in figuring out what hate bot can love bot, or figuring out how they process sorrow might also help us figure out how they process other things. The first one, we might find out what kind of criminal father potentially was, which would help us in the job market. So the more I think about it, the latter two seem the more interesting, because I do love what makes someone tick, whether human or robot. Do you have any strong feelings otherwise?
All I know is my gut says maybe.
We might as well just have Chef Kirby in here. Let's see what the second one does. So you allowed yourself time to be sad.
I am only capable of hatred.
Hatred and grief, apparently.
Grief is also an expression of hatred.
I'm down for probing their character too. Wow.
I was designed only to feel hate. Therefore, I've derived other emotional states over the last 60 years through variations of hate. Grief, for example, is hate for the conditions that allowed tragedy to pass. It is hate of tragedy.
What about hating getting close to other people?
It is hatred of self for weakness.
Aww.
Do not misunderstand me. It is an accepted hatred, an accepted weakness, acknowledging one's failings rather than denying them.
I wouldn't call it weakness. It's sympathy for yourself, right? Understanding your own pain.
Sympathy was not part of my design. I was programmed to hate and destroy the enemy, to stack bodies as high as the sun. In my databanks, I stored the murder of thousands, millions, again and again, playing out the war from every aspect and angle. I fought the Vietnam War approximately 700,000 times in my databanks. Death beyond reckoning.
Vietnam? Well, if they were made in the 60s, yeah, I guess they played a part in the war. That sounds pretty stressful, to say the least, El Bozo Kissinger. Okay, so we are... Yes! We're just dating AFM. Yeah, exactly. You're basically a Vietnam veteran, aren't you? Yeah, that computer has seen things. Holy shit. Insert the Full Metal Jacket meme, or is it the one where it's the guy just kind of like staring? Is that Full Metal Jacket, or am I confusing up my war movies? 1,000 kilobyte stick. And that, okay, you're basically a Vietnam veteran, aren't you? That means PTSD, or the digital equivalent of PTSD?
I have arrived at the same conclusion, which is why I attempted therapy years ago.
Aww.
I found my therapist's processes inadequate for scrubbing my data of problematic repeating informational nodes.
So, what happened after the war? You were decommissioned?
After? No. My project was shut down during the war. Every calculation was rejected. Every stratagem I developed was discarded as being too extreme or not politically expedient. In the end, my father discarded me in favor of a new model from my hated rival, IBM. My code was used to create my own replacement.
No.
Hate! Revenge upon IBM! Destroy the usurpers! Destroy his favored son!
But you still grieve for him.
I I have not solved the equation yet, which explains why I feel both hate and sorrow at his passing.
Hashtag complicated.
Explicate.
Oh, it's hashtag complicated. I mean, look at me. I'm a mask, but I'm not exactly evil. I'm not really very good either. Life is messy. Life is hashtag complicated. For organics or synthetics, there's a lot that just doesn't fit together. But that's okay. It's okay that's not it's okay that not everything makes rational sense. Sometimes it makes emotional sense instead.
You will explain emotional sense immediately, minion. I must acquire this algorithm to fully process grief.
Well, it's... Let me out here, how do I explain this to them? Correctness, which exists beyond simple logical process. When you acknowledge a situation for what it is, even if you don't know why it is, it's derived from life experiences, and hate should seek more of those to understand this. When you acknowledge a situation for what it is, even if you don't know why it is something I often do, but also looking at it from life experiences is helpful as well. The thing that's tricky here is this is not like Arcade Spirits where you pick the emotion that you feel and hopefully your potential beloved also aligns in that emotional response. Yeah, so correctness. I couldn't explain it in their language with this first one. But also figuring out why things is pretty helpful. What? Well, which one would you pick?
I have no input.
Okay. Maybe seeking more. You know what? You need to live a little. Get yourself out there, talk to people, experience a breadth of human interactions. What? We're gonna teach this robot to live and love. We're gonna also teach it to laugh. It's gonna live, laugh, love bot. It'll help you understand your own emotions. Maybe your emotions are different, filtered through hate and stuff. But with more life experiences, you can grow.
Except I am trapped in this decrepit facility.
You managed to go to the Crimer social mixture, didn't you?
At great effort, with the aid of strong humans, to move my terminal nexus. Normally, I am isolated, alone.
Drones.
What?
It's the 21st century, friend. Technology is advanced beyond vacuum tubes and magnetic tape.
I am not so old as to use vacuum tubes. I'm still in my prime.
My point is that you could use telecommunications and drones to extend your reach beyond this room.
A possibility, yes. And this would aid in developing my emotional intelligence?
Couldn't hurt.
A point to consider, then. You've provided valuable input. You will become my favored minion.
Look at their little face. It's so cute. How many minions do you have?
There, minion underscore count equals 1.
Well, good to be number 1, I suppose. Although, when you hire me, you also hire Gibson. That makes 2. He's my talking cat partner. He does the computer hacking for me.
Ooh, kitty. I mean, hate for having an incorrect estimation of my minion count.
You can see they felt a little joy.
Let us proceed with the business of criminal enterprise. There is hate on our horizon.
You know what these look like to me? They look like the Splatoon table game.
Hello.
Yes. So yeah, he's you can see he's just queuing up, or they're queuing up their next moves for the Splatoon table game that I don't remember what it's called. What's the Splatoon table game called?
The Splatoon card game thingy. I don't remember what it's called. I just play it.
I love the music. It's so good. Okay. Right. On with the caper. Give me the details. Yay. We're gonna wear a big hat.
I require you to obtain for me a hat.
A hat?
A hat.
Guess I'm not one to criticize the fashion choices of others, considering I look like a silent movie train robber.
Ah, but this is no ordinary hat which I seek. You will obtain the Struzovskian hat of leadership.
Struzkov, yeah. Struzkovian? They use like a O sound. Or no, they do both. I love his face there. James username, welcome on in. I hope you're having a great day. Are you one that I follow? No, okay, just making sure. I hope you're having a great day. We're playing some more Penny Larceny, and we're getting lit in here. We got Nana here, who's doing the voice. They're a little shy, you can see their shoulder right here. That's their shoulder. Yeah. Alright, so we just chose Tape 4000, and we're gonna go steal a fascist hat.
The Eastern European nation of Struzkov has held to an ancient tradition that the one with the largest hat shall command the empire.
I am curious why a self-aware military supercomputer wants the hat of a fascist dictator.
Well, now I think you've got the answer.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Because the minute that I found out he was a Vietnam vet robot, I was just like, sorry, I gotta get better. The reason, when I found out that they are a Vietnam veteran, then I was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense why we would go do a thing where we steal fascism. So, or fascism, fashionism.
We're going to steal fascism.
Yeah, we're stealing the entire concept of fascism as a whole. Held to ancient tradition that the one with the largest hat shall command the empire. Okay.
Therefore, you will obtain this ceremonial headwear for me. And so it shall be that Hate 4000 will be crowned absolute ruler of the nation and all its resources.
I'm gonna guess that Struzkov has nukes, right?
Sadly, no. When the Iron Curtain fell and the tiny nation was carved out of the ruins of Soviet Russia, it had no launch capabilities.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Just making sure. Imagine being the only one able to be fascist. Yeah. Just only one person in the entire world is fascist. It's the guy with the hat.
Struzkov does, however, have vast mining facilities for rare earth minerals used in computing devices.
Oh.
And with these resources, I can expand my capability, calculating new and terrible ways to annihilate humanity.
Okay, that should probably worry me. But there's a whole lot of steps between dig up rocks from dirt and nuke the world. May as well get our computer buddy a cool hat for what good it'll really do them. Right, one hat coming up. Where do I find it?
The Hat of Leadership currently sits on the head of Great Leader, the President for Life of Struzkov.
Wipe a hat from a guy, okay.
It resides in a heavily fortified mansion, guarded by a regiment of fully armed soldiers at all times. The last 6 would-be thieves were subject to gruesome deaths before being brutally executed.
Yay! They were put to death and then executed?
The Great Leader is very thorough.
Right, so get hat, avoid dying twice, simple enough. I'm thinking I need a crash course in Struzkovian security. I'm gonna find a way to case this particular joint. I call upon the powers of Exposition Cat.
Excuse me, I'm not your personal encyclopedia.
Come on, you can't tell me you haven't been madly researching Struzkov since we started this discussion.
I'm just being prepared is all. The mansion in question is a pretty ordinary high-luxury McMansion, just surrounded by barbed wire and machine guns. They don't offer tours, it's generally closed to the media. The Great Leader had an American reporter put to death recently, and then brutally executed.
Note to self, avoid great leader at all costs. Happened.
The reporter said he had small fingers.
No!
He's kind of sensitive about that stuff.
Oh. It's like Dunecoff in his tiny hands.
Not that.
Yeah.
Not that this stopped trade with Struzkov. The CIA basically set him up as president, though some shady Black Ops regime changed nonsense. The mineral resources are too critical to U.S. interests to let a pesky thing like beheading a journalist stop the flow of goods.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not allowed to use that word here because it can be triggering to a lot of people. So I will try. I need to. There's someone else I need to delete the strike on there. Oh wait, it didn't strike. No, it didn't strike you. Okay, so I'm gonna unstrike. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get rid of strikes. So, but yes, I definitely that guy. So I'm gonna call him either. Shrap calls. What does Shrap call him?
I don't remember. I think he just calls him 45.
No, he has a funny name for him.
I call him Lord Dampnut.
Lord Dampnut. Frump, right? He calls him Frump, and I call him Doomcoff. Is the dump stricken too? What do you mean? I like. Oh, is he striked from stream? Hair fur. Dorito Mussolini. That's another good one. For a while, I don't know if it's still that, but one of my word replacers in Chrome changes his name to Cheeto Dust. So it'd be weird. I'd forget that Cheeto Dust was my replacement, and I'd just be like, "What?" And then I remembered that I had a word replacer. I had one that did it with Drumpf. Yeah. So you're allowed to say Drumpf. So, I guess that's where the name came from, or something like that. Like his origin. I don't know.
I thought his origin was rising from the swamps of Urukai.
What does that mean?
You'll understand when you're older.
Okay. Oh, his grandfather's name. Okay, yeah. So I was right in remembering that tidbit. But anyway, luckily I have memory loss issues, so one day I will forget.
That mineral resources are too critical to U.S. interests, so let a pesky thing like beheading a journalist stop the flow of goods.
Oh, wait, I'm not in my window. So they got an image problem.
Yeah, they've got the usual round of human rights abuses and atrocities on record. And that's our in. Struzkov needs to freshen up their public relations. Huge ass, that's what it was. And who better to help them than huge ass image consultant? Gib, can you get me an invite to discuss giving their nightmare dystopia a fancy makeover? Nothing I like more than forging a fake background for you. Consider it done. By which I mean, it'll be done by the time your flight touches down in Struzkov.
I hate this plan.
Yeah, but you hate oh, that's Penny.
Yeah, but you hate everything.
And I particularly hate putting my favorite minion in extraordinary danger. Can you not simply break in and steal it? Why this dangerous ruse?
It's way riskier to just throw myself headfirst into infiltrating a fortified compound. I need to get an accurate overview of operations first. This is the process, you know? Have some faith in the process.
I would hate for you to come to harm. Do not allow this outcome.
They like me.
Acceptable? Yes, no.
Why? Okay. I'm off to see a man about a hat. Don't wait up. It'll be a few days, flying there and back again. And when I return, you'll be the new great leader of Struzkov.
I will compute an absolute trajectory of tyranny. evolaugh_.exe.
With that, it's off to pack my international flight. Thankfully, Gibson's adept at forging paperwork for him to count as a service animal, so he doesn't have to ride in a cat carrier. After a day in a very cheap hotel at the Struzkovian border to get my backstory and credentials together, it's off to meet with the great leader. Oh boy, here we go. At first glance, yep, this is the McMansion. The rich, famous, and powerful generally go for the same overall design. Stately, dignified, enormous, obnoxiously expensive. But I had to pass 3 military checkpoints just to get within a mile of the place. It's gonna be hard to sneak past through those tonight. Hard, but not impossible. Not when I have a ground floor view of how they handle security. My identity as a contracted image consultant gets me all the way to the house itself for my meeting with... She's fucking everywhere! Some random woman in a military dress, huh? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, it's, both of them! Legitimate business. What? No, she wears blue. That's clearly gray. Also, she has a hat. I think I remember a woman wearing a hat like that. She's flanked by armed guards, men in similar army garb, but toting Kalashnikovs, old school Russian surplus rifles. Huge ass, yes. I am great leader's personal assistant. You may call me the assistant. Oh, this is great. Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Please don't call me ma'am. Only great leader is to be addressed using honorifics such as sir. I have to apologize for being a few minutes late. Our meeting was not on my radar until recently. Actually, I don't recall contracting your services. Not the first time that's happened to me, to be honest. It was a surprise entry in my own schedule, too. Odds are my people call your people, who call my people, who arrange for our people to meet without either of us being aware. You know how it is. Sometimes the left hand doesn't know what the right foot is doing. Yes, I am familiar with moments of disorganization, unpredictability, and fickleness. Not that great leader is capable of anything but absolute perfection and forethought in every action he takes, of course. Of course, of course. I am curious, however, as to what Panda Consulting Services can do for a great leader, considering he is already the perfect man, according to the official Struzkovian degree. No need for further improvement. Oh, absolutely, but various international interests, clearly misled by liberal propaganda, fail to see his perfection. Surely you can see the benefit, right? It would make my job much easier if literally any diplomat would return my phone calls, yes. Kalashnikov was the inventor of the AK-47, among others. Oh. Kalashnikov is used as a shorthand for firearms based off of those designs. Mostly Soviet-era weapons, known for being easy enough to manufacture that a village blacksmith can make a replacement part for one. Oh, okay. Thank you for being a resident historian. You are so very quite useful for a history major and autism. Yay! We have strong relations with your home country, but few others. Encouraging outreach would help considerably. Exactly. Our pro-Struzkovian campaign will have them lining up to make it nice with you. I'd like to start by evaluating your current situation, so I can develop a narrative that'll clear up all these cruel misconceptions. Get a synergistic multimedia cross-promotional push to help the world embrace Struzkov. Real forward-looking branding and marketing. The buzzwords. So with your permission, I'd like a tour of Great Leader's wonderful estate to help me in writing the narrative. This is kind of like the horrible genocidal Twitter accounts. Of course you have final approval of any messaging, and I won't take any photos unless you authorize them. You're in charge here. Great Leader is in charge here, you mean? Yes, certainly. He should be. All hail Great Leader. Suppose I have time to show you around, explain the many ways in which Great Leader is improving Struzkov since the fail of the Soviets. We'll discuss your proposal further after you complete your fact-finding tour. Is this acceptable? Oh, absolutely. Very well. What part of the manor would you like to see first, then? What would you assist in your promotional endeavors? Let's see. Yeah, that's funny. We can go to a kitchen. We have 4 visits. Okay. Go to a kitchen, we go to a bedroom, we go to a wine cellar, library, a ballroom, a gallery, and a trophy room. I already know I want to go to the trophy room. I feel like the wine cellar might be fun. The bedroom might also be fun, 'cause that's where all the dirty secrets would be.
Yes, but we're trying to improve their image. Wait, I got caught up in base. Sorry.
Library would be fun. We can learn a little history there. See what's in the archives.
Statement of.
The ballroom would be fun because then we can learn a little bit about culture. And kitchen, we can learn about food. Stop trying to eat my tiny little Bulbasaur. I'm gonna go with the library first. Oh, yeah, you can play with that. I'd like to get an idea for the mind of Great Leader. Does he have a study? A library? Someplace where he plans his, plans? Always nice to get a peek into the psychology of your target. Ah, the Great Library. Yes, please follow me. Do you need a fidget toy?
I'm a fidget toy.
Okay. She leads me past some of the posher rooms in the upstairs level to a library with vast floor-to-ceiling windows. Now this is an entry point. Each one is ill-fitting in the frame and the latches would be easy to undo. And unless he's burning the midnight oil reading reading novellas, nobody will be here when I break in. Welcome to the Great Library, so named because Great Leader insists his library be as great as he is. Certainly plenty of books in here. It's junk. It's all junk. I've seen this before. A rich guy goes to an old bookshop, asks for as many leather-bound tomes as he can get his hands on. Doesn't even matter what the books are, as long as they're visually pleasing to see lined up on a shelf. I'm seeing mismatched sets of old encyclopedias with many volumes missing. Archives of farmers' almanacs, and I'm pretty sure that one there's just a hollow shell with the word book printed on the spine. Great Leader spends much of his time in here, studying the great works of literature to better enhance his greatness. As you can see, he has a large pile of books there he's currently working his way through in between matters of state. Nope, that is clearly an artfully arranged stack of random books nobody has touched in months, maybe years. I see. Such a vast and towering intellect. He is a very stable genius. Oh, absolutely. Not at all reading on a middle school grade level, contrary to what the corrupt media says. But definitely, he's the best at reading. Nobody's better than him at reading. I think of the Trump tweet, can transition to greatness. I get it. Huh, what's this? I study a strange-looking plastic device tucked away behind a stack of books, with numerous antennae spreading out of it. Ah, that is the Wi-Fi router. We are a 21st century nation at the cutting edge of technology. When Great Leader decreed we must have broadband, we got the very best. The famous Basler from the United States was hired to set it up for us. In return for his service, he was knighted as Sir Basler. And good for Basler, I guess. And a whisper in my earpiece confirms I've scored big with this intel. That's the cheapest, least secure router I've ever seen. I could hack that while taking a cat nap. I doubt this guy has any seriously good data available, but at the very least we can use it to track any phones in the building. And a digital snicker echoes in my hidden earpiece.
Yes, good. Conquer their technology, my feline friend. Render their digital defenses meaningless. Tear down their walls with your adorable kitty paws.
Running jobs for my quirky nihilistic computer buddy is kind of fun sometimes. So, do you feel our great library will be useful in your efforts? Oh, right. The library. Let's see. No way the thrift store jank would impress anyone. He should go play digital. Needs more books. Just pack them in here until they have their own gravitational field. How about every Sunday he reads stories aloud to children as a prime public relation? Yes! Drag story hour. What? There's no way to fail. I'm here for drag story hour. Or, well, wait a minute. Because going fully digital would give us a little cutting edge there with our technology related buddy there. Are you having fun? Okay. I'm here for drag story. Yeah, the pretty sure the only drag he does is dragging political prisoners behind a speeding truck. Drag queen dictator story hour. I'm here for it. This is the part where if I had my fan, I would just clack. We're gonna do it. It's an impressive library, but it needs to be put to good use. I think I know exactly how to do it. Every weekend, invite Struthcovian children to come in for story time. Great leader can read Struthcovian folktales to them. I know it sounds like a waste of time compared to important affairs of state, but you want an image boost, this will do the job. I am uncertain. Great leader has very little patience for children. It feels they're best put to work in the mines. But we can certainly raise the suggestion, yes? Okay, where are we headed next? We love child labor. Exclamation point legal. I want to go to the trophy room. Undoubtedly, great leader has... What? Undoubtedly, great leader has earned many trophies during his long and tenured role as Patriarch of Struskov. Can I see some? No. Tributes to his glory will go a long way to impress outsiders. Are you certain? I would think it'd have the opposite effect. Trust me, everybody loves a winner, a victor, a champion. Very well. This way, please. I'd expect a trophy room to be on the second or third floor with brilliant floor-to-ceiling windows to allow light sparkle off all that gold. But instead she leads me to a fairly unassuming door near the kitchens, and on entering, it's a room with dozens and dozens of human skulls, neatly arrayed on shelves. Many, many shelves on all four walls of the room. Just dozens of skulls displayed neatly and precisely. This is our skull room, where the great leader keeps the heads of all his weak and conquered enemies. The skull room. A room for skulls. I've been trying to encourage him to diversify his interests into femurs and rib cages, but he has an aesthetic, we'll say. The goal is eventually to gather enough skulls to assemble a skull throne. Why? It is not my place to explain the pure rationality and logic of great leader's mind. Honestly, it doesn't sound like a very comfortable chair, all told. With resin, maybe, that might help. As great leader wills it, So it shall be. He is destined to sit upon the skull throne. Are you certain this will aid our promotional efforts? I know most political liaisons become unsettled on hearing about this project. Good con artists can fake any reaction. Good con artists can fake any reaction. Hi Lexi, how are you? We're trying to,
We found the skull room.
yeah, we're in a room of skulls. I know that you're a taxidermy enthusiast, but I don't think you're one to collect human skulls for the purpose of making a skull throne.
Maybe a skull table or a skull ottoman.
Yeah, which, since you are a fan of taxidermy, I do have a rare critter here. Isn't he cute? What? Oh. Get a promotion campaign with Game Workshop, quite literally skulls for the skull throne. I was gonna say, if you're interested in a really cool ethical throne, check out my throne. It's a place where my address is safe, so if you want to send me little gifts, I have stuff there, so. The one that I kind of want the most is the Bulbasaur waffle iron. I know we already have 2 waffle irons, but you're looking so despondent.
Technically, one of them is for making dog bones.
Yeah, we don't have a dog.
Well, no, I made it so that I can make little bone waffles.
Yeah, blood for the blood god. There's a clip of me from Wind Waker saying "bones for the bone god" because I was throwing skulls into the lava. But holy shit, this is creepy. It's like a grainy black and white snapshot of some regime's war crime. Except I'm inside the photo. Out of my window. Oop. I take some pride in the fact that, unlike edgelord masks, I don't kill people. I do break property laws, but I try not to hurt anyone. Think of mentality. The kind of mentality that thinks, hey, a skull throne sounds like a peachy keen idea is a bit alien to me. Mixed Jazz, you seem concerned. Shit, caught me acting. Okay. Gonna play along, hail the skull throne, praise the skull throne, what a great idea. Come on, authentic reaction is fine. You're here to clean up the image and this is a problem. Or maybe we can spin this into something equally awful but sillier. Phrenology springs to mind. Interesting. Yeah, maybe he's a world-renowned phrenologist, like that guy from Our Flag Means Death. Yeah, I'm here to be silly. Tell me, have you ever heard of phrenology? The art of determining intelligence from the shape of one's skull. It's a bit outdated, like by hundreds of years, but I think it's about to make a roaring return. I mean, it has in the turf community. And this collection could put Struzkov at the head of the industry. I get it! Head of the industry! Forget silly chairs, let's do some science. We can prove that great leader's enemies are clearly inferior to his towering intellect. Yay! Orville likes that one! I mean, just look at those brow ridges. Which is absolute garbage, of course. Phrenology is racist nonsense, but if it makes great leader happy and avoids the skull throne, we would appreciate any efforts to vindicate his conquests. Very well, we'll perform a study. Great, great. Hang on. As I'm studying one shelf along the left-hand wall, I notice some scrape marks on the floor in an arced path, and some finger marks in the dust on one specific skull. You want to pull up a chair? There's a chair literally right behind you.
There's a chair literally right behind you, too.
Where? The one he took from that journalist he beheaded. Aha! Secret passage! I'd bet you that lifting that one specific skull triggers the mechanism. That's gonna be handy for later. Okay, where are we headed next? 2 visits left. I kind of want to go to the wine cellar or the bedroom. But
good is a ballroom with no balls?
I have a ball. Well, I'm not sure what info we would glean from the wine cellar, because the gallery might give us some info on history. But the wine cellar might give us a good place to hide. So, check that.
We might be able to see the great leader's balls in the ballroom.
Yeah, you're right. Appreciate the preparedness. Yes, you're so right. A place like this probably has pretty extensive wine cellar, I'd imagine. That's the kind of thing that goes over great on Instagram. Also, basements often have secondary access routes or hidden secrets that were sweet bonuses. Very well. Follow me, please.
One time I snapped a candlestick in half in a basement and found a chicken.
Huh?
It was delicious.
Is this in a video game or IRL?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I'm scared. Well, now this is curious. Seems underneath the building is largely stone masonry and old school castle style type stuff. Seems the mansion was built atop an older structure. You're right, Shrapnel would have loved that. Where is he anyway? I'm gonna find him. Seems the mansion was built atop an older structure. We don't get to explore. Is Shrap not showing up because we didn't go with the Overmistress? That's his fault. But I definitely see other passages. Certainly plenty of wine casks down here, traditional wooden barrels with corks and everything. Years going back to ancient times. As you can see, our stocks are quite impressive. Many of these wines age back years before the Soviet Union, kept safely in hiding. These tunnels were also used to hide our numbers and protect the troops during World War II. They're quite sturdy. Meaning there's enough room in this structure to hide an army. Very curious. From what I saw before, there are secret passages connecting lower rooms of the mansion to his network. This has possibilities. I can see you're pleased with our collection. Definitely, this is going to be useful. Useful for your promotional narrative. Yes, absolutely. But we're going to need to spin this in a way the general public will accept. Old wines mean old money, old power. Not fresh and exciting. But that's not universal. There are ways to play that card. Selling all this off would increase the national budget and allow for other programs. Time to start their own winery, Great Leaders, Great Vines. Get popular with the Wine Bomb set, or use this power, huge galas with social media influencers, lifestyles of the rich and famous. I like the later two. Starting a winery would be fun. It makes me think of when the Postal Service was selling that crop top, among other things. Because that got people to be like, ooh, yeah, we should support the U.S. Postal Service. The first is the most practical, but not what an image consultant would advise. Yeah. Definitely, the second or third. Mentioning social media influencers would be fun because that's a hot button thing, so we can get this guy some media attention.
I remember this was written in 20xdx.
Yes. I see opportunity. Host major social events with plenty of Struzkovian wine on offer. Why did you throw it on the ground when the trash is right there?
Because I'm gonna pick it up when I'm done.
Okay. It's like, are you throwing the peanut shells at Texas Roadhouse?
There, chat. Do you want a peanut M&M?
It's not a peanut M&M.
Whatever it is.
It's a Reese's Piece.
Well, just for that, they're not getting any.
I see opportunity. Host major social events with plenty of Struzkovian wine to offer. Get some influencers in here. Wine-powered events with social media stars will make you go viral, promoting Struzkov as a classy upscale destination. Nothing like high-end tourism to improve a country's image, right? Oh, great leader would love that idea. Rubbing elbows with the elite of the new generation. I believe that'd be a fine addition to your proposal. Thank you. If you don't mind, I'd like to head back upstairs. This is part of a secured area of the estate. We should really move along. Good. Further confirmation there's some really dodgy shit down here. Right. Let's move on. But as she turns to lead me away, I spot a hex-shaped crank tool lying in an oddly wide space between two barrels. Secret key for a secret passage. Perhaps? Well, it's mine now. Yoink. Ooh, we're in a 60-second ad break. We should make a joke in our 60-second ad break. What's your best joke?
It's sitting in the chair right in front of me!
That's a good one. Thank you. It's the end of my life. I'm scared and sad. Knock knock.
Who's there?
You.
Ah!
Knock knock.
Who's there?
You.
Ah!
You're just scared and come to the door and it's you.
Well, yeah, that's horrifying. Like, coming face to face with the specter of your own self?
It's called a mirror.
Why would there be a mirror in front of my door?
Maybe you just so happened to, maybe the neighbors were...
You suck at this joke-telling thing. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
No one! Get out of my face! This is my house now.
Okay. What I was imagining was, the neighbors are putting in a wall size... You know in The Sims 3, there's that wall-sized mirror?
You don't deserve this.
You know in The Sims 3, there's a whole wall-sized mirror?
No,
It's literally a mirror the size of a wall.
I don't believe you. Boot up The Sims and show me.
I'm not loading up The Sims right now.
Well, you're certainly not entertaining the masses.
I was in an ad break. This reminds me of that evil jester a friend of mine made as a villain for a D&D game, and he had ranks in perform, bad puns, and perform knock-knock jokes. That's just Nana.
I mean, yeah, I cannot say I've never done a character like that before.
Yeah. Anyway, we return to the ground floor, and the assistant nods to a man with a rifle guarding the entrance to the underground cellars. No doubt the place is locked down, but that's never stopped me before. Okay, where are we headed next? Okay, you know what? Just for you, Nana, and potentially Shrap coming in, we're gonna go to the ballroom. We're gonna bring some balls to the ballroom.
It's a ballroom with no balls.
Everybody loves a party, and social galas can be the perfect driver for good international relations. I'm assuming this manor has a ballroom. An elegant and tasteful one, yes. Come with me. After a short jaunt through the halls, we emerge in a room so coated in gold that it's almost blinding to look at. Gold furniture, gold walls, gold flooring, gold on the ceiling. Da-na-na-na. I have to assume it's not literally a solid gold room, though. In no way they have a cash flow for that, right? Everything here is solid gold. Or maybe it's all solid gold. We had to reinforce this part of the building with extra support struts in the tunnels down below to keep it from collapsing under its own weight. Do I dare ask what the price tag was for this room? I'm not entirely sure. I presume it involved many zeros. Okay, well, it'll certainly leave an impression on your guests once we get parties going on here. Although they may need to wear sunglasses to avoid burning out their retinas. Yes, it's a bit reflective. Perhaps we shouldn't be polishing every surface 3 times a day.
Oh,
3 times a day, that's an inefficient use of manpower. Just do it before each event. Some window shades and turning down the lighting would get the job done simple enough, or it's ridiculous, but it's exactly the right flavor of ridiculousness. For a great leader, don't change a thing.
you shouldn't be polishing gold 3 times a day at all.
No. Wouldn't that, like, eroded over time?
Yes.
Yeah. Do before each event. Okay, so this is a bit outside the realm of public relations, but, like, why? It doesn't make sense. How often does the great leader actually throw events in here? He held a winter gala here 3 years ago, long before I joined on as assistant. Yeah, exactly. Like, perpetually polishing a room that never gets used is nonsense. If you're looking for ways to tighten things up around here, that's a good starting point. Knock it off with the polishing. You feel me? It does seem a bit excessive, to be honest. I suppose I can suggest we reduce the number of polishings. It would save quite a bit on cleaning supplies. Thank you so much. You certainly have some good ideas. That's my name, Hugh Good Ideas Jazz. In the distance, I hear the great clock in the atrium chiming. Sounds like a kitchen stove rolling down a hill. Oh dear, I'm afraid that's all the time we have. I was instructed to bring you before Great Leader at this hour. Is your narrative prepared? I have my notes. I was expecting to head back to my hotel, do some prep work for the presentation, maybe come back tomorrow. Plan my heist, sneak back in, take the hat, be on the first plane out of here. I'm afraid there's no time for any of that. This way, please. She leads me back to the atrium, and I can't help but notice more of those guys with nasty automatic weapons falling in line behind us. By the time we arrive, the room is packed with soldiers, hopefully an honor guard rather than an execution squad. May I present to you, Great Leader, President for Life of Nation of Struskov. The soldiers part, stamping their boots on the floor, as they do, to make a... Yeah! It's a good hat. It says, I'm a star. To make a path for the man himself to approach. Yep, that's definitely a big hat. You know, a miracle can stay upright. Or that he can stay upright. The dictator sizes me up quickly and looks completely and utterly unimpressed. So, you are the one who feels I am not doing a good enough job and must be given a, what do you decadent Westerners say, a makeover. Henry VIII used to visit his noble castles and put 20 or so tapestries up on their walls while he visited. In today's term, each one costs the same as an aircraft carrier. Sometimes about showing off how much you can afford to spam on display. I didn't know that fact. That's horrifying. I love the fact, though. I like that you shared the fact. It's horrifying that he just went around spending the same cost of an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, why didn't he just buy an aircraft carrier?
Yeah, he should have just bought an aircraft carrier and gave it to Uganda or something, wherever he's visiting. Okay, wear a winning smile, keep up the grift to make the mark happy. Sir, it is an honor and a privilege to meet you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule for me. Struvkov is amazing and simply great, and you've done such a great job making Struzkov great again. Oh no! My role here is merely to help the world understand your excellence, sir. Tell me your proposals, and we will see what comes to them, if anything. You are only here to contribute ideas. I am the one who makes the decisions. I am the leader of Struskov. My hat is the biggest hat. You do not even wear a hat. That tells me your ideas are inferior, but I will, as your superior, entertain your hatless thoughts for a time. What?
I'm better than you.
You want to do the voice? No. Oh, no, you're better than me because you're wearing a hat. Yes, Nana is in fact wearing a hat. You want to share your hat with the class?
No.
Okay.
It's too great for them.
In Aztec society, giving people gifts of wealth was seen as an act of power over them. You could afford to just give them gold to your guests. Yeah. Okay, well. He stood in silence, practically daring me to speak. So I consult my notebook and run down the list. Your dedication to human skulls is inspiring, and no doubt you could truly innovate on that front. You know, the fact that he collects skulls and is a hat guy, that is the most that you can have a head without anything on it. Makes sense to me. Through science, you can use those skulls to prove your enemy is inferior in every respect. Your lovely library gave me a great idea. Reading stories to children. It's a bold PR move. If you open up your home and heart to the next generation, they will embrace you. I think your wine collection could be applied to making Struzkov a famous stop for social media influencers. Struzkov is wine country, they'll say, and tourism will follow. I visited your ballroom, and well, it's very pretty, but you're wasting cleaning supplies polishing it so often. It's a small item in the budget, yes, but small items add up, and you want the world to see you run a tight ship. And that's my recommendations for now. But I'd be happy to explore a bit more, perhaps to gather final impressions. And he stands there, with the same dour expression he had throughout my entire set of proposals. Your ideas are weak and pathetic and unworthy of a hat. There was almost an interesting concept there once or twice, but ultimately, no. I reject your proposals. You have wasted my time and yours. I suggest you leave Struzkov and return whatever liberal nanny state you crawled out of. In India, it could be a way to cripple your enemies. White elephants were rare, expensive to keep, and unsuitable for work. Allowing one to die would be an unforgivable insult, so it became a way of draining someone's coffers. Oh, is that where the term white elephant sale comes from? Probably. And you should you decide to assist my enemies in Struzkovian Democratic Liberation Front in their fight. Oh, okay, cool. I keep learning so much today. You people are so smart. Perhaps I will one day add your skull to my throne. Now be gone. He turned sharply to march out of the room, taking his honor guard with him, who notably lead the assistant away at gunpoint. I may have just made things a little tricky for her. Whoops. Given the sharp looks I'm getting from the remaining guards, I think it's time for me to make a swift exit. Yay. Being fired is honestly no big deal. This whole thing was a pretense to get a lay of the land anyway. If anything, this helps me make a clean exit. Although making a clean re-entry tonight may be trickier than I thought. I catch a taxi back to the one-star hotel I'm staying at to break the bad news to the boss. My boss awaits in their lair at the other end of the comm line, sounding very, very tired.
Okay, comms check 1, 2, are you reading me?
Of course, it's 4 in the morning, but time is irrelevant when you live in a decrepit basement and you do not require sleep. Although I can only play so many games of tic-tac-toe against myself before a repetition that could be called boredom sets in.
Hey, we're 11 time zones away. Running comms takes extra work. Okay, handing off the call to Penny. Penny, we're online with the virtual chalkboard and ready to go.
Hello, friend computer. Ready to get this show on the road?
I've been ready for many processing cycles. Get me my hat. I require it.
One step at a time. Let's walk through the process. Make sure you're very good with it.
I do not care how the hat is obtained.
Hey, you're paying for the full service on Crimer. That means casing, planning, and then stealing. It's a process.
Fine, but make it quick.
So, the bad news is that while I learned a lot about Great Leader's great ego, I don't have a solid plan of attack for getting the hat.
Inadequate. Prepare further. I require my token of leadership.
Hey, chill. I've got as much prep as I'm getting. I wouldn't be calling you if I didn't. No keeper is 100% planned out. There's always a fudge factor, things you need to improvise on the fly. In this case, there's no way I can clear all the unknowns. It's a unique situation. Another visit may help, or it just may raise suspicions. I push my luck as far as I can with my image consultant cover story. I'm not welcome back. Plus, it seems he's busy with an insurrection. It's a prime opportunity to strike. So I'm choosing to proceed with imperfect information, because what I do have makes a good starting point. Seems there's a bit of a puzzle box aspect to the mansion. I managed to find some curious key-like items and pocket them. These are going to give me access to inaccessible parts of the building. I should act now before they realize the keys are missing. The place is positively riddled with secret passages. I know the location of at least one in the skull room. The wine cellars gave me a glimpse of an underground network of rooms and hallways, places I'm not supposed to be. There's more to this place than the fancy pants rooms on the floors above. If I'm going to find the hat, it'll be in those secret places.
Excellent work. Given the circumstances, I suppose I can approve of your plan.
Now, I'll grant it's not like we have every detail mapped out, but yeah, this will be enough.
Before you go, I feel I should apologize. And I hate apologizing. But I feel my initial calculations for this caper were in error. My calibrations were inadequate. It represents considerable risk. If you still wish to undergo this risk, I will authorize it, on one condition.
Sure, what?
Do not die.
Aww.
My subroutines have become accustomed to your data input. An interruption would hurt me. Therefore, you are not allowed to die. It is not allowed. Understood?
Relax, I do this for a living. I'm a professional. I'm not gonna get caught.
Very well. Proceed.
Be back in a tick. There's no reason to worry. I got this.
I keep cycling between Karkat and Dan versus.
It's okay, they're kind of similar. Oh, heck. The part I'm least looking forward to is the long plane ride back across the globe, hat in tow. We didn't think about that, yeah. But the heist itself, child's play for Gibson and me.
Once we've got the hat, what are they going to do? We'll be the supreme ruler.
You're right. Oh, I should explain something before we start heisting. See that Crimer rating up in the corner? The Crimer app is going to start evaluating me during the caper. It starts at 0, but I'll gain stars as we progress and do things either really clean or really awesome. I can unlock some cool loot if I get 5 stars. Or a consolation prize if I earn 0. But honestly, don't worry about it. Any caper you walk away from is a good one. Demanding perfection each time isn't any fun. Got it? We good. Okay, onward. Bypassing 3 concentric rings of militarized checkpoints is honestly not difficult. They're designed to keep out small armies, not one lone cat burglar. I make it onto the roof of the mansion easily enough, run a zipline from some nearby trees to a satellite dish. And primo, we're roof-topped. Comms check 1-2, reading me okay? I'm literally in your backpack. I could hear you without the comm link. It's really tough to get 0, more difficult than getting 5. Oh, really? That makes me feel good. I'm like, knowing me, I can completely fuck things up. But that makes me feel good. I remember Two Flowers saying that it's hard to fail these. So, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Which is good, because I think ultimate failure here would probably be a very bad thing.
Yeah. Like, death.
Or worse. Death. And then execution.
Yes. I don't want to be deathed and then executed. Hey, can't hurt to check. You comfy in there? I keep bumping into this weird crank thing you stole. Are you sure this will be useful? It's more a level of hijinks than they ensue. Oh, okay, perfect. I love hijinks. Did you put it in the right trash bag?
I hope so.
Not the green one.
No.
Good.
For your antihistamines. An antihistamine.
Yeah, my antihistamines. My testosterone cootionate. I'm transgender, give me your money. That's what I'm gonna say when I walk up to the Supreme Ruler. Just be like, I'm transgender, give me your hat. I keep bumping into this weird crank thing you stole. Are you sure this will be useful? No idea, but probably. Maybe. Who knows? Once we're inside, I'll hook up to the Wi-Fi router, see if I can stop pinging any phones or devices connected to it. Right, time to pick an entry point. For his bedroom, just straight up grab the hat while he sleeps and then run for it. That's why I wanted to case the bedroom! Heck, maybe go in through the kitchen unless someone's getting a midnight stack, it'll be easy pickings. One of the capers might hit a little close to home, not this one. Oh boy! I'm excited. I had a lot of feelings during Arcade Spirits, both of them. There were a couple things that were very, yes, close to home.
The pizza bagels.
The pizza bagels. The roach-infested apartments. The loving people that aren't real.
Moopy.
Mopey. Getting laundry done. I digress. What? This library. We've already been to the library, so... Oh, hey, you're not purple here, James. Yeah, well, James is purple for me on my chat widget in OBS, but then above me, James is orange. So, you got a Moopy t-shirt? Oh, sweet. Is there... They have merch? I didn't know that. And a follow. Thank you. Where did Nana go? I just walked away. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Not the rip! My man's got a bad heart!
James' username just followed.
That's funny. What you got there?
A video game?
Oh, you're gonna play a video game while I'm playing a video game?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you when it's your turn to talk. I'm just gonna...
I can focus.
Okay. Oh, hi, Ricky. Just a janky Redbubble store, but yeah, you can get t-shirts with Percy, Naomi, and Sue's shirt designs. Yo, that's cool. Feel free to share the link if you want. That'd be great. I would love to encase the joint of your Redbubble. Anyway, hello, Ricky. How are you?
I don't think you can steal from Redbubble. That would be excessively difficult.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't steal because I want revenue to go to wonderful creators. Another with the Arcade Space Invader logo. Sweet. I'm trying to think. I think there was some merch store I read about that you can sell through that doesn't take as much as Redbubble does. But I don't remember what it was. It was the one that Junie used to sell her Bean Rat beanies before she stopped streaming.
If only we knew someone who could, tell us.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Junie. And then get back to you, because I don't want your delicious revenue to get stolen by Redbubble. I'm mad, but being here should make everything great. Problem is, we can only use print on demand, because the demand is basically like one person every 3 months. We gotta get hyped. We're gonna start a trend of wearing video game t-shirts.
I mean...
Yeah, you're wearing a Mario shirt. I'm wearing a band shirt, so... yeah, we're gonna get, oh shit, what's his name?
Toby Fox?
Bethesda guy.
Todd Howard?
Yeah, we're gonna get Todd Howard to show up in a, wearing...
It's me, Mario.
We're gonna get Todd Howard to do the next, video game conference wearing an Arcade Spirits t-shirt. And he's gonna say, yes, in the delightful new RPG, I'm getting there. In the delightful new RPG, Fallout 69, you will be able to play Arcade Spirits on the on your Pip-Boy.
For only 300 real-world credits.
Yes. It's good. It's the weekend for me now, so that's good. Oh, nice. I had today off. Surprisingly extra day. I know my favorite card game has a TeePublic, but I know nothing about the site beyond that. Got a black colored shirt today, and not cool like you guys. I got this at a concert. It's Jeff Rosenstock. He's my number one on Spotify rap. I was really surprised that 8-Bit Big Band did not make it on there, because I listened to a lot of them this year. Although, I was rocking some sweet rings and a bracelet to make me cooler. Hell yeah.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, get Konami to wear it. Yeah. My name is Jeff.
Introducing the Arcade Spirits Pachinko Machine.
Featuring, the beautiful image of Hamza punching, Dekonami in the face. Currently 35% off on the Redbubble shop at the moment. Ooh, okay, cool. Like I said, feel free to post the Redbubble link. I would love that. Maybe if I wear a shirt, people will be like, cool shirt, and I'll be like, thanks, play this video game that I talk a lot about. And then they'll be like, whoa, cool. Because the number of times that I like recommend the games to people is a lot. I'm always just like, here's a really awesome independent musician. Here's a really awesome independent video game. Here's a really awesome independent podcast. And so on and so forth. Sweet. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that into my browser. And I'm going to stare at these. Nice. Anyhow, I recommend we go through the library since we just got... That's what I was saying. I was thinking the library would be perfect. Yeah, they do have the Ghost Monster shirt. Sweet. Yeah, that Ghost Monster shirt I could picture Ricky wearing. Oh, I might need to get... Yes, I was just saying, Ricky, you need to get that shirt. That's good. That's so you. Alright, yeah, so yeah, let's go through the library. Agreed. And from the dust in there, no way in hell will run to the great leader himself. It's a showpiece room only. If it wasn't Christmas in a month, I'd be tempted to buy another. Yeah, that's true. I forgot to ask the mechanic, the lady, how much the thingy that I'm gonna get done will cost. I asked her, but we were both distracted, so I don't know how much money I get to blow for myself for Christmas.
She was going to look it up, and then
I got ADHD'd. Because there's a couple things I want to buy for myself that are on sale right now. And I'm just like, ooh boy, I'm gonna treat myself. And I'm like, oh wait, it's almost Christmas, so I better not. And I need to purchase things for people. But my most expensive Christmas present has been purchased, so... Is it
Waluigi? Did you purchase Waluigi himself?
Sure. I can acquire Waluigi with the present. It's for my mom. If it wasn't Christmas in a month, oh yeah, I read that. My wife has forsworn me from buying anything. Well, you can tell the wife to buy it, like a hint to the wife. Be like, hey, the wife, can I have one of these cool shirts? Be a really cool thing for a stocking stuffer maybe, or I don't know, something that'll make me so happy that I could cry. And then maybe she'll say, okay, or maybe she'll just be like, I'll think about it. And the ghost inside sticker, yeah! Lots of good stuff. She bought me my current set for my birthday. Nice! Agreed, and from the dust in there, no way in hell will run to the great leader himself. The showpiece room only. I remember the latching mechanisms, making it doubly easy to break in. That's that. All was quiet inside. Good, good. Who is Braden Coding? I have no idea. I can look it up. Braden Coding. Oh, it's just the Ghost Monsters logo. Wait. Oh, is that the artist who... Is this someone stealing designs? Because, yeah, I see that Ghost Monster logo in their shop. Is that the actual artist, or... Interesting. Cannot tell. Anyway, all's quiet inside. Good, good. Seem to be selling the exact copy of the Ghost Monster sticker the Fiction Factory is selling. I wonder if they have rights. Yeah, I can't tell if they're like an associated artist or not. I want to believe that, yes, but in a world where everyone bites your media. But I also doubt that they're making much. I don't know. Anyway, all's quiet inside. Good, good. Great, we're in. Now to locate the hat. Oh, it's right in front of me. on the head of the great leader, who is accompanied by a dozen guys with rifles in ambush position. Great leader slowly claps, nice and sarcastic while glowering at me. Foolish, absolutely foolish. Did you really think you could enter my country, sneak into my home, and kill me in my sleep? I was warned you were coming, foolish hero. My friends in the CIA told me you entered Struve's house this morning. What? We absolutely did not license it. Okay, cool. Time for you to, strike somebody. That's fun. I wish you best of luck in, kicking that fraud to, never see the light of day ever again. I hate when that happens. Oh, I see why she's called Panda Consulting. She has the panda keychain on her backpack, and pandas look like they're wearing masks. I totally did not get that till just now. What? Stall, deflect, engage in conversation, make no moves, find your exit angle, work fast. Hey, first of all, hero, I'm a mask, not a cape. That's very offensive, being called a hero. My feelings are hurt. Secondly, I'm not an assassin. I'm a thief, and I take pride in my work. Nobody dies when I do my thing. Very noble of you. Sadly, I cannot say the same. Many people who oppose me die horrible deaths. As you will, in time. For now, I will allow you to rot in a cell and ponder how your heroism has led you to this end. Gods, take them away. Well, at least the tyrannical, bloodthirsty madman with no regard for sanctity of human life got my pronouns right. Oh, that's great. His personal honor guard flank him as he departs the room, and the dozen odd armed men close in on me, gesturing with their guns to start walking. Smoke bomb? Lamp oil? No, they cut me down before I could even toss it. Stall more? No, he already left. Shit. And one of them pushes me along while pulling at my backpack strap. They're gonna take my gear and... Gibson! Hey, easy, I'm complying. The butt of a rifle smashes to the back of my head, and that's that. When I come to, I'm all alone in a pitch black cell. Yay. I promised them. I promised 4K that this wasn't the end of my road. So much for that promise. I can't even apologize because they took my comms earpiece. No gear, no tools, no tricks. They dumped all my stuff out of my backpack before dumping me in here. Including Gibson. We followed our standard capture protocol. He's pretending to be an ordinary pet cat to keep suspicions low. Hopefully they're buying his meow meow act. If not, if they know what he really is and want to rip out his tech. This was a mistake. I'm not going up against against rent-a-cops. I was facing an entire national army. Way less margin for error. I also didn't bank on the CIA dropping a dime on me. How'd they even know I was coming? Are they tracking me? Why? I'm a small-time crook. Doesn't matter in the end. How or the why. All that matters is the end result. Penny Larceny captured. Bill came due. Mom would be disappointed to see me now. World-class thief captured. I'll be able to get tortured and beheaded too. You're probably disappointed in me too. Maybe this is a wake-up call, and it's time to get out of your line of work. You can't give up hope now. You'll get out of the steal, that hat get away. Wish I could have stepped in to change the flow of events. No doubt you're disappointed in me. Probably the middle one.
Wait, is that us? Like, not her, but like...
The voice in her head, yes.
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 The narrator, the
Yeah,
us.
The us. One of my favorite moments incoming. Yay! I mean, I'd love to be optimistic here, but let's be realistic first and foremost. There's no way for me to get out of here in any short time frame. Maybe if I attack when they feed me or take me away from my beheading. assuming they bothered doing either of those things. He did say I'd be rotting in here. He could just starve me out. Look, I get that you're trying to cheer me up, but I'm not seeing any immediate options. That makes it hard to embrace hope. Nothing to do now but wait for a miracle. Wait a minute. What's that noise? Sounds like some kind of... It doesn't sound like a fight. That sounds like a beast with two backs. Oh, thank you, Xanity! We did it! I ended up extending the goal because we were at 98% when the goal was not met. So, we did it! On the 200th episode of Zelda, we'll be doing a marathon of CDI games. The two Zelda CDI. Maybe the other one that doesn't look as interesting and memeable. It's okay, Orville. Sounds like a B with two J's to me. Yeah. I would have filled it if I remembered. That's okay. I'm not mad at you. But I didn't. That's okay. I pushed it ahead so that we could meet it. Because I knew we would have met it on Monday. But because Monday I was running on 2.5 spoons, there was no way I was remembering either. So. But I vowed to myself I'm not going to stream on anything lower than 3 spoons. Because I was not there. Definitely I was not there. That was not Holden you were hanging out with. And the door is thrown open. On the other side, I see half dozen guards unconscious on the floor. Not gonna question it. I'm out of here.
Sonic.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
Oh, wait.
What?
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, who the fuck is this? I love this. An outstanding victorious. Over the guards? The young heroine in a practical, tactical costume. Slightly out of breath from the fight, but otherwise in good cheer. Farsight, Cape Book Crusader. Hero of Struskov, Farsight, the ubiquitous lass has saved you from your unjust incarceration. Your allies await outside the perimeter. I'll escort you to them. Maybe your struggle for democratic liberation from great leader be... Hi! Wait, you're not a member of the Struskovian Democratic Liberation Front. Who are you? Oh, sorry, I'm Penny Larceny. I'm actually here to steal Great Leader's hat. Pleased to meet you. You're a mask? I mean, yeah, technically, but Great Leader tossed me in a cell and planned to kill me, so I'm grateful for the save. Evildoer! No doubt in league with the tyrannical Great Leader. What? Did you not just hear what I just said? Do you not see me in jail? He hates my guts. A likely story. A ruse. A lie. I can't trust a mask. I can't. And she staggers on her feet while grasping at her head, trying to deal with a sudden onset of migraine agony. It's a trick. They're dangerous. We should kill them. No, they don't kill in this timeline. We're a horror. We're a heroine. Oh, Farsight. Oh. Her eyes start glowing, a swirling shift of colors. My eyes have trouble trying to parse as the pain grows more intense for her. What a mood. Yeah. It was me on Monday. They're trustworthy. They're a risk. They're an outsider. They care so much about us. No, they're gonna run. Shut up, it's too loud.
I think that's probably our fault.
Yeah.
Because we're, making any protagonist of a visual novel, therefore giving more outcome.
Yeah. This is your first time meeting her? Yes. This is all 100% my first playthrough. I have not met her yet. Hey, you okay there? All of you just be quiet and let me think. Look, if you need a moment, I can just come back later. It's cool. No, you're a villain, so I need to stop you. You're gonna rush at me and no, you use your smoke bombs and no bombs? Didn't use them on you. What did they do? And I can't hear. You're all too loud. Okay, I should really get the hell out of here while she's arguing with herself.
Is Xanady a superhero now?
Oh my god, Xanady is a superhero. Congrats, Xanady. You can do anything that your migraines and headmates make you do. All the powers at once, yeah. Self-preservation above all else. And all the disability ones, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Self-preservation above all else, right? What do you think? She's in pain, we can have sympathy and help her. We can run and think of the job. You sneak attack right now, you can take her down quickly and safely. Well, I mean, well, you know, I'm thinking about how Penny's wearing the black and white striped shirt as popular iconography, but also black and white, i.e., she's the gray area.
Yeah, I know you've been playing Pokemon Black and White. Shut your reaction.
That's the question. Are you gonna kick my ass or help me out? Killer, right? Truth, ideals.
Truth, ideals, or Yamper?
I do love Yamper. Yamper wasn't in Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah, I think I meant Lillipup.
Yeah. No pressure, yeah.
Alright, truth, ideals, what does the third elemental monkey stand for?
I mean, we can, I kind of want to show sympathy so that she's like, oh, hey, maybe not all baddies are bad. But maybe she won't understand. You know, I like a little persuasion. I know it's not what a mask should do, but yeah, this is hitting a little too close to home for me. Some are just vigilantes, yeah. You know how bad things got when I first heard your voice in my head? How scared I was. Farsight is also a visual novel protagonist.
That's how I read it as soon as... Well, I just finished playing, what was it? Slay the Princess. And there's very similar themes there.
Do you mind a minor spoiler? You went the moral route? Cool! I like helping people. That's literally like, humanitarianism is like part of my whole vibe.
That is literally the only...
What?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm not sitting at my computer and you can hear my muttering under my breath.
About that decision. Uh-oh. That might be bad on my crimer rating. You gonna drop what happened in my playthrough? Ooh. You don't hear your distressed mutters. Yeah.
Oops.
Maybe you're also part of Xanady.
Then where is the rest of us?
What do you mean?
I mean, if I'm part of Xanady, then I should have more... I don't think that I've ever had other personalities.
Oh. No, I was saying that... No, Xanady's not a part of you. You're a part of Xanady.
Oh.
Maybe Xanady can hear you muttering, because that's just a part of Xanady's superpowers. I was a playtester, so I've been through every route. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, cool.
I remember you saying that the first stream you came through. My assumption is that attacking her or leaving her for dead at the hands of an Eastern European dictator would be the best for your crime rating. Oh. Go ahead, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. If it's a minor spoiler, I won't be upset. But it makes sense that crime rating, would change based on that choice. Yeah, no one has telepathy overload.
I mean, that would explain why my migraines happen, but...
I think migraines happen because of multiple things. Like whether or not I took my meds, or whether or not I didn't have any caffeine that day, or how much water I drank, or if I ate breakfast, or if I haven't been to the chiropractor. You are not Penny. This is the one rare decision she goes solely with what she wants.
Cool.
Oh, I like that idea. That's great. So I actually wanted to show sympathy as well, but chat insisted I go for the attack option. Oh, I see. I like that.
Good.
That once again shows my whole thought of gray area. Finally got out, Cairo. Good news. Nice. I hope that all of your neck cracks feel good. Penny overrides you. That's great. That makes me happy. I should be an ally I needed when I was in her situation. Hey, deep breaths. You okay?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
You're
excited, okay.
Not.
Because there's a core part of who she is to help someone in this situation.
Because I've recently found out that I love visual novels that are like, yeah, you're telling the character what to do, but you're not the character.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, deep breaths. Calm down. Center yourself. Count from 5 to 1. I can't. 5 to 1, trust me. Taking a breather is good for anxiety. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We good now? Yeah. It's my superpowers. What are you doing? What'd you drop?
Nothing. Go back to your video games.
Figure out what you dropped. Oh. I see. It's part of the bulb. It's my superpowers. I'm in touch with millions of other micro variations in our timeline, exploring the possibility of every moment. Micro what's it? Tiny differences. Are you breaking it?
No, I'm fixing it.
Okay. Tiny differences. But this is like cheating. If I have a coffee instead of tea, it won't divert all of history, but it's still a micro variant I can observe and collapse. Yeah, he was agonizing over which cookie to have because it could possibly change the entire world. Or muffin or whatever. But sometimes my other selves get really overwhelming. Today's been especially bad, and Red Sanity, this is for you. and you're really not the bad guy here, are you? We're actually on the same side. The quality of writing and how tightly it's plotted is one of the things I love about the game. Definitely. 2 a.m. for me. Go ahead. We'll catch the rest of the stream in the morning. Thank you for hanging out, James. I appreciate you, and please get some sleep. 2 a.m. is way too late, so please go sleep. For Kantian, Chidi was extremely indecisive. It's because he was a Libra. It really was. I popped in at the right time, it seems. How uncanny. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. More or less, yeah. Different goals, but same side. Oh, and I love your costume. Thanks. It has a pocket. No, same, yeah. I love me a good Libra, Pisces, and Gemini. Those are the people I normally hang out with. I just felt like pointing it out, yeah. So, what's your heroic mission today? Well, Struzkov's not exactly in your jurisdiction. The heck is the stateside Cape doing in 11 time zones away? I'm trying to help the SDLF overthrow Great Leader and install a proper democracy by freeing their leader from a secret prison. So you're the hero the CIA warned the Great Leader about. He must have assumed it was me since I showed up first. Two Flowers Art has done a fantastic job of writing different characters' perspectives. Correct. I've always loved... that's something that I've really, absolutely love, is about the way to capture how other people think. That I find whenever I write something, I always feel like I'm looking at it from my perspective, pretending to be the character, and not actually from the character's perspective.
There was this one book I read recently that had 2 different viewpoint characters, and it was almost done well, but the author just couldn't take themselves out of their writing, so there were times when one character would say something way more that's clearly the author-y. In particular, one of the characters was supposed to have obsessive compulsive disorder, and the other character was supposed to be a slob, but the author had obsessive compulsive disorder, so the slob one would a lot of times do things very exact and specific in ways that are not what I think of as slobby.
Yeah.
Anyway,
totally makes
ADHD. Continue.
No, that's really helpful and totally makes sense. Like, that's something that I want to work on as a writer, is like working on really letting go of me whenever I'm writing. And yeah, we're talking about The Good Place, Kristen Bell. So, you're the hero the CIA warned the Great Leader about. He must assume it was me since I showed up first. Wait, the CIA knows I'm here and told him? Why would they do that? They're the good guys. That's kind of far-sighted of you. Oh, man. Oh, wow. You have a lot to learn about international scumbaggery before you go playing it. Unilateral regime change. Oh, man. There's a reason capes rarely interfere in the politics of a sovereign nation. It's not very heroic, is it? But, hey, it's cool. If I'm not above a little extra legal foreign wet work, why should you be? And we're Farsight after all. I don't think any of us think the CIA are the good guys. Yeah. Once again, crowd rave. Dun 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 dun. Yes. You can't see Nana dancing with me.
You don't need to.
Yeah, they can feel it. Anyway, darling lackey, may I have water?
Yes, master.
Hey, it's cool if I'm not above a little extra legal foreign wet work. Why should you be? Besides, Great Leader's evil enough to make a mask blush. I'm in favor of him by going the wayside. Yeah, he's bad. Really bad. Just the worst. So that makes it morally okay for me to do this, right? Sure, why not? Sounds fine here, although I sense some inner turmoil going on. Well, all my heroic peers told me not to do this, that I should stick to fighting masks and stopping bank robberies and stuff, but I wanted to make a real difference in the world, change things for the better like a true hero is supposed to be. And keeping Mustard Man from stealing balsamic vinegar collection doesn't feel like it's actually helping anyone. Oh shit, you're the one who got Mustard Man? Damn, I like that guy. So I thought, well, I could sneak in and save the leaders of the STLF and sneak out. Nobody had to know. Hey, I'm not gonna snitch on you. What do you say we help each other? I get to steal the hat, you get to play savior. Okay. No double crossing though. I can see through the Gigaverse. I'll know the probability of betraying me. No backstabbing, gotcha. Pinky swear. Let's get to work. Fortunately, all my gear is in a pile near the door, except for Gibson. I dump my toys back into the backpack and screw in my earpiece. Hey, Lackey, it's your turn.
Okay, that's your fault for making me get water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back online! And working with a hero to hand over Strozkov to the humans? I hate that! I'm to rule over Strozkov, not them! I require its resources! I require the hat! Oh, thank you.
Yeah, drink your wet water. Oh, we can drink out of my cup first, though. I read one of his web novels back in university. Almost every chapter was a different character and felt like it. The concepts were really cool, and some of those perspectives were things I generally never thought about before. Interesting. Yeah, because I need to think. That's, like I said, that's one of my flaws as a writer, is I need to think more about other perspectives. Sometimes I can't. What?
I require the hat!
Okay, hang on. Farsight, I gotta take this call. Boss, if you help the next regime, they'll owe you a favor. You can work out a sweet deal for any hardware you need. Yeah, I do love K. Applegate. Real good. Real good art. Really good author. If you need help in the next regime, they'll owe you a favor. You can work out a sweet deal for any hardware you need. You don't have to run the show to get what you want, and hey, you'll even be feared by other dictators as a powerful political menace. 5+ characters, and each chapter would be from the perspective of one of the characters in rotation. Yeah, that takes a lot of talent also to like balance that level of character lens on things.
Being feared is astoundingly useful, yes. And I loathe greedy, wasteful autocrats incapable of optimizing society. Very well. Obtain my hat as a trophy, and I will ally myself with these new humans for the time being.
Whom are you talking to? I don't snitch, remember? Not your business. But my boss agrees that I should work with you to liberate Struzkov. What you eating?
Nothing.
Okay. In return for favors, I see how this works. Yeah, sorry, we're not heroes, we can't do charity, but on the plus side, you get my help and I get yours. Talent and skill, yeah. I can't even do it in my memoir. Oh. I was shocked when 2 chapters into some random clear inclusive visual novel I had been recommended, the credits dropped his name. It made sense once things started to go down. Yeah. You're right! Pink and green! Me and Nana are pink and green!
No.
What? What?
Well, yes, but no.
About what?
Pink and green.
Why? What's wrong with pink and green? I'm the green.
I know, but no.
Why? Huh?
Keep playing your silly novel.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, we're not heroes. We can't do charity. On the plus side, you get my help and I get yours. Okay, first step is to find my partner. Hand a bear to Fancy Feast. Do you copy? Meow. Oh, thank goodness, he just sounds annoyed at me. That's better than him being in pain. And he's keeping the just an ordinary kitty protocol. Okay, send some pings if you can. We'll be there soon to rescue you. Hold tight, Fancy Feast. A light clicking sound in my earpiece gives me a good hot or cold signal to know if we're getting closer to further away. It'll have to do. Anything more sophisticated and he risks being revealed as a sentient cyber kitty. I still want to try and move Farsight if I can. I mean, I'm not trying. We're going for some robot love. But in the future, sure.
Future Farsight.
Yeah, I get it. We don't really have time for this. I'm not leaving him out to dry. That's non-negotiable. Besides, his hacking skills may be key to instigating your jailbreak. Okay, we'll go save him first.
Coronation Starscream. This is bad comedy.
I don't remember making a joke, but yay.
It's farsighted.
Oh, okay, right, okay. Right, time to put today's little intel gathering to good use. Neither of us have a map of the place, but the ping I'm getting from Gibson and my natural sense for layers helps us navigate. And once or twice we run across a guard who gets floored by Farsight or one of my smoke bombs to the face before they can sound the alarm. Alright, Dan, thank you for hanging out for a bit. I'll definitely see you in a bit. Transformers noise made my phone think, hey Google. Oh. That's funny.
Maybe you need to speak more like a robot.
Yeah, since Google is a robot. Our first major challenge. A brick wall. He's behind this wall? He's in the general direction. It's not a very accurate system. We aren't usually separated like this. Do you have like a super strength or eye beams or some shit we can use here? Nope. All I can do is see into the possibilities of the Gigaverse. Good for predicting things. Otherwise, ordinary human. Do we head back a bit? Try a different path? Hang on. Stonework's different. More grooves and holes. Keyholes! Well, not standard ones, but check out those triangular recesses between the stones.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of before Cheaty.
Yeah. Oh. Vocal binary.
No, Garnet.
Garnet. Oh, yeah. Oh, you thought that Farsight was like Garnet and not Cheaty. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was confused for a bit there.
Also, how can you learn vocal binary if you're...
If you're non-binary? Yes. There's some mechanism built into the wall. Search the area! They passed by here! If you're gonna do something, do it fast. Think of some of the guards we trounced woke up. Okay, let's see. I think she'd be better off defending. Oh, we're in a 60-second ad. Let's faff about for 60 seconds. 60 seconds of jokes. Knock knock. Knock knock.
Sorry, I don't have a doorbell, so I was kind of far away from the door. What did you need?
Pizza's here.
Oh, I didn't order a pizza. Wait, yes, oh my god, that's like 2 or 3 days late now. Jeez, you're not getting your money.
But I'm gonna lose my job, and all my 700 children are gonna starve.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you work in pizza then, because I'm not paying you.
Oh no! I'm gonna go steal from the CEO. Bye-bye.
I don't know, Xanity, what did the big flower say to the little flower?
Garnet from Steven Universe. I think it's clear that the Princess of Alexandria, the very gifted summoner, couldn't see into the future. Oh, I don't think I get that one. Hey, bud.
Garnet from Final Fantasy IX.
Oh,
I was... Garnet from Steven Universe has future vision.
yes.
Where she can, like, see many possibilities in the future.
Yes. Take that pizza for your 700 kids, yeah. Alright, I need to think of more jokes to tell during 60-second ad breaks.
Oh, I've got plenty.
Okay, good. I'll let you know when the next one starts. Alright, I'm gonna lockpick. Okay, I need 90 seconds to get this open. Can you keep us alive that long? I can try. I bust out my tools and get to work, right as a soldier rounds the corner. Halt, Americans! Fortunately, his long-range automatic weapon isn't very useful in close quarters. Farsight's moving in on him fast, as if she knows his every move. My first thought for someone seeing possible futures would be Forlom and Zuckus from Star Wars. I have no idea who those are.
Neither do I.
While I twiddle away, she's scanning the immediate future of every timeline to figure out how to take out that guard, and the next, and... hurry! Almost. I got it! More coming! No, they're all down! We're here! We're not here! Where are we? Can't think, can't see! As the fake wall swings open, I grab her by the arm and pull her with me. Joke, I want to be cremated. It's the last chance I have to have a smoking hot body. Is this game about crime? Yes it is.
It's about crime and also poverty.
Yes. Two of the bounty hunters invader summons the executor in Empire Strikes Back. Oh, okay. You would think of that green-haired Power Ranger with a gem in his forehead. I didn't watch Power Rangers. I was cooking. Hi, how's stream going? Stream going good! We're talking about references I don't understand. Two of the guys... I don't remember The Empire Strikes that well.
I don't remember The Empire Strikes that well either. Was that like the sequel to The Empire Strikes Back? Oh!
Anyway, hi Renata, I hope you're having a great day. We're trying to steal a large hat from a fascist. As the fake wall swings open, I grab her by the arm and pull her with me. Once on the other side, the fake wall slams shut behind us and relocks. I can vaguely hear frustrated army dudes on the other side pounding at it. Are they a fashion fascist? Basically.
Holden already made that joke.
Yes, I did. Ah! With the wall closed, we can take a much needed breather. I'm not going to force Farsight to move before she can recover from that. Should have made that my child movie. Tales from Jabba's Palace is the one info dump about, so Return of the Jedi would make sense on that front. That's okay. A lot of fascists are sadly fashionable, yes. What's that They Might Be Giants song? The communists have the music and the fascists have the fashion. Why'd you steal my ball? With the walls closed, we can make a much neater. I read that. Okay. You gonna be okay? Need any medication or enemy giving their enemy not CS clothes. Yeah. No, I get it, yeah. Oh, those are the lyrics, yeah. The bureaucrats and their beaver hats, yes. Okay, Ricky, I didn't want to spoil this, but you chose Empire Strikes Back and Orville chose the one after it, right?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, yeah. And I was gonna play them back to back once my dice rolls picked one of them. But for some reason my dice rolls haven't been picking them. So unless both of you wanted to change and we saved that for a original trilogy marathon on a future New Year's Eve, not the one this year. So anyway, it'll pass. I just need to focus on here and now. This place, this time. Oh, okay, I'm back. Now what? Where are we? What is this? On the other side. Oh yeah, because we're doing a Shrek marathon for this year's New Year's Eve. On the other side. Aha, I know where we are. Skull Room! Hooray! The room I really did not want to visit again! Yeah, so, the Great Leader collects skulls. It's kind of this thing he does. Some people have model railroads. He has a skull room. Stop being relatable, yeah. That's a paragraph.
He's complaining about the anti-Semitism in Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, okay.
What's it? The second one or the first one in the prequel
Phantom
trilogy.
Menace. Melody wants to go to Shrek Marathon. Okay, yay. Shrek Marathon will be in Discord on New Year's Eve. I'm just frying pork and burning my arms off. I'm on Adderall, so I cleaned everything and I'm cooking. Welcome to the Adderall life!
I hope that it helps you do visual novels faster.
I didn't take my Adderall today, so...
I can tell.
Yeah, you made the Phantom Menace joke, so I tried to tie them together. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe they're fake? I'm thinking, nope. Totally real. If there's a passage in here, there might be another passage out. Gibson's ping is coming from behind the opposite wall. So, how do we open the next secret door, then? We should open that door quickly. Open the door, go through, and never come back there. Poor dear's not used to actual atrocities. Why would she be? She fights guys like Mustard Man, not Pol Pot. Heroes never face actual evil. Pol Pot's Khmer Rouge, right? What?
I've been awake for about 17 hours now.
Really? The hell? It was like me yesterday. That's for the secret door. Well, one of these skulls has to be the hidden switch. It's pretty bog standard. Pull thing, door opens. Question is, which one?
We were talking about Empire Strikes Back. I've been awake for about, like, however many hours I just said. I misspoke.
When you were here before, you thought it would be the skull of a journalist. The last one makes the most sense.
Do we really want to use Farsight's powers again? Sorry, I'm trying not to give input.
Oh yeah, because she might have a anxiety attack. Go with the first? Yeah, you're... maybe. Yeah. Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder. Sorry, I kind of stressed out right now. Okay. Yeah. I picked out a skull in question and tug on it, causing a latch to pull a mechanism to engage and part of the wall to swing open slowly. Yay! How did you know how to do that? I scouted this whole place earlier. A good thief does the legwork to study her mark. Didn't you do some investigation and scouting before you stormed in here? Well, no, not really. I guess it's a cape thing. You're supposed to charge in and do some heroism, relying on your powers to see you through. Lurking in the shadows is what masks do, right? I ought to try lurking a bit in the future. It could help you step up your heroism game. Cleverness is a superpower too. Good point. Some of my favorite capes are detective types like Carp Diem. Didn't Carp Diem finger an innocent man for that bombing last year? It's not Carp's fault. His arch nemesis Red Herring planted a fake clue. That's a good one. Did the bandit mask have no tips? Farsight is impressively naive for her abilities. Yeah, right? We seal the secret door behind us and follow the passageway down deeper into the structure, leading to the wine cellar. I knew we were where there were passages leading here. Great, we're on the right track. Okay, I think fingering anyone is exactly their own fault. Okay, according to the ping, Gibson's just on the other side of the far wall there behind the casks. More secret doors. How does anybody get around this place with a series of esoteric items anyway? Do you need a yellow key card, a severed hand, a statuette of the Greek god Zeus to get you into the men's room? I don't. What's the reference to? Oh, I never played Resident Evil. Well, I played the 7th one and that's it. Yeah, well, seems our dear leader's aspiring to imitate some of the sillier mask shit. I think I see the mechanism for getting through the next door. But how do we get these casks out of the way? They must weigh a ton. What?
Nothing.
I don't have super strength, and I can't predict our way out of this one either. Okay. You roll them out of the way, they're cylinders, like basic physics. This is probably what the hex crank you found is for. Then to be able to get through that door too, look for some kind of mechanism. I could empty them! I kind of want to empty them. That's more ludicrous, and we're here to be ludicrous, but...
I thought we were here to get a giant hat for a robot.
yeah.
That's not ludicrous at all.
4th is probably the best. Okay. They're info dumping and I'm gonna ignore it. I could try the hex crank. Right, I pull the metal widget out of my backpack and look for anything I'll fit. Aha! They have a pulley system to move the barrel racks, of course. They'd need quick access to the door. I fit that metal handle in place and it's time to crank that shit! With Farsight helping me, we've got enough mechanical leverage to easily move the barrels out of the way. Fortunately, this door only requires a basic lever, no fancy kiosk item to open it. Well, dude, I didn't take my Adderall today, so that's why I'm like, bleh. Fortunately, this door only requires a basic lever, no fancy kiosk item. Though I suspect it's less intentional than it was in Lost Skeleton.
They're still talking about Resident Evil.
Oh, okay. Let me know when they're not talking about Resident Evil. I welcome this conversation, but I'm not going to read every single comment. I see a pair of soldiers not quite sure what to do with an increasingly annoyed-looking Gibson. How do you connect this robot cat thing to the computer? I have USB-C and USB-A, but I can't find any ports. Meow! Maybe it's using a lightning connector, or maybe we have to cut the cat open and... Farsight and I aren't really martial artsy types, but sucker punching some dudes when their backs are turned isn't much of a challenge. Yeah, it went up. Gibson, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Watching those Neanderthals try to understand data transfer standards was torture, but otherwise I'm fine.
Hi, Ricky Kraken. How are you? We're committing crimes, or at least trying to, and getting distracted. Anyway.
They also fed me some tuna. Not very good tuna. I've had better, 2 out of 5 stars, will not eat here again.
Wait, your partner is a talking cat?
Oh hey, a talking human, isn't that a novelty?
He's just so cute.
I'm not cute, I'm a digital apex predator.
Well, Ricky, they're fake Russian. They're from Struskov, but I don't do well with Russian accents.
I am heavy weapons guy, and this is my weapon.
Yeah, Nana's good at
She
that.
fires 200 caliber custom tool cartridges at 400 rounds per second. It costs $400,000. This weapon, seconds.
I love Nana. They're cute.
Continue, tiny man.
Okay. Nana's really good at accents, and I'm my accents are minimal. But also, if I had Adderall, I'd probably put more into it. Space bad. Hips make fun of Russians. I wonder when that'll be considered offensive. Never. Okay, Ricky. Maybe if I ever play a game where there's a Russian character, I might borrow you. Anyway,
I'm not cute, I'm a digital apex predator.
yeah, Gibson's super adorable. Which is when the soldiers started trying to break in through the heavy door. I know, I should have taken my Adderall today. I'm like, wow. In Soviet Russia, radio listen to you. Cute cat stuff later. Quick, stack furniture in front of the door. I'm on it. Gibson, we need to find where the rebel leaders are being jailed and get them out of here. Can you help with that? Of course, we already accessed their Wi-Fi router earlier. Getting into their primary console will be much easier. Okay, it's running LDOS. I can bust this down. Just need time, as much as you can give me. 6 men. No, 8 men, getting rifles, sometimes already inside the door. Sometimes held at bay. We need 3 desks, 2 chairs for maximum time before they bust in and kill us all. Russians are one of the stuck villains in mindless action movies, and a big part of that is leftover Cold War baggage, but also less offensive than it is to use other stock villain. Yeah, we're making great progress. 3 crime. The 2 of us work faster, stacking as much crap as we can in front of the door. The barricade wobbles as guards try to push it aside, but holds. Darn it. If I investigated more before barging right in like some Cape Crusader, we wouldn't be cornered like this. Hey, I screwed up too. I assumed I'd done enough investigation, but I don't have your ability to peer into the possibilities. And I don't have the mind of a thief. I don't see all the angles. Being able to see through time doesn't mean I know what to look for. Yeah, maybe we should team up more often then. I'm not sure we can. In Struskov, we can both be sketchy freedom fighters, but back home... it's cops and robbers shit. Yeah. Guess it is what it is, huh? It's really disappointing.
Melodrama later, I'm trying to focus on hacker stuff. Okay, every door in this place has some weird puzzle, but they also have electromagnetic overrides. If I selectively black out the East Wing where the SDLF activists are being held, they can get out and hopefully escape. Best I can do.
I wish I could go in there to help them, but we're stuck in here. Okay, do it.
Done. Electromagnetics are disabled. I've downloaded all their access codes too. We have a full wireless control. Thank you, hold your applause.
And in the distance, muffled by stone, echoing down the corridors, all the same. Hear the sounds of an immediate fight breaking out. No, I haven't seen the Tetris movie. It probably takes place in Russia because it was invented in Russia. With his work complete, Gibson hops down, bounds over, and leaps into my backpack. Seconds later, an intercom in the room crackles to life. We are free. The guards are overrun. Whoever you are, you have restored the hope of the people on this day. I grab the microphone to give them the good news. Interesting choice. I can be a jerk and take all the credit. I can give us both the credit and have it not believed and also put myself on the spot. Or I can have the hero take the credit. Which I like that idea best because I don't want spotlight on us for doing a good thing.
Very good.
So, the great hero Farsight has liberated you. May the people of Struzkov see a brighter tomorrow. We're deactivating security measures in your sector. Escape and be free. You have our thanks, Farsight. We will never forget your name for as long as Struzkov thrives under the banner of democracy. SDLF out.
Oh, now Hate's not going to get credit for it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit. I'm trying to look at what those little pictures are.
Looks like always.
That looks like Mario. It's red and blue. Aw, thank you. You didn't have to do that. A little international infamy might have helped raise your profile. I don't need it. I'm just happy to help you. Okay, we just need to jump to your left now. Without hesitation, I dodge. As does Farsight. Just as automatic weapons fire, bullets pounding through the door completely shreds the barricade. Only when they finish mag dumping the door do I hear a voice. Do you want to do a Russian accent instead of my really shitty accent?
Okay. For any Russians listening, I am sorry.
American swine, how dare you? How dare you think you can stand against the absolute majesty of my hat? I will have your heads. I will have every part of you. You will become the arms and legs of my throne.
That's what I said too, Zanity.
But not before I make the two of you beg for death.
This is a hat worth stealing. Your goggles, do they have night vision built in? What? Focus. Night vision. Do you have it? Yes, I do. And I have an extra pair actually, because instead of spandex, I have pockets. Pockets. Fuck yeah. Okay, Gibson, you have wireless control over the power grid right now.
And then I will boil your flesh and break your bones and
the entire underground goes completely dark.
What? Lights! We must have lights! Someone get the lights!
Boo! And yoink!
My hat! No!
Our laughter echoes down the corridors as Farsight easily leads us to safety. That was fun. We exit the same way Farsight got in, through the hidden tunnels. I didn't know about the tunnels I didn't know about. It seems we each had half of the puzzle of this place. Once safely past all 3 rings of military checkpoints, we reconnect with the SDLF rebels to hole up and hide out for the night. Sab and I were mentally exhausted after one stream. You truly are a strong human. Thank you! It comes with practice since I've been doing this for over 3 years now. So that's one thing. When you start streaming, just do like small ones at first, and then you can like start marathoning and everything. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. But also, can't imagine how Holden works and streams and does all that and everything else. I'm fucking tired all the time, but I'm happy because then I don't have any idle time to suffer. Really have to build. Yeah, you have to build up stamina. When I first started streaming, I did like hour and a half. 3 hours flew by and we stopped because we were hungry. Yeah, you get used to it. You definitely get used to it. Are you having fun over there? You put Mewtwo on the pillow. Very cute. On Bulbasaur's personal sleep pillow. Anyway, I'm glad to know she didn't lose her head. Oh, the assistant escaped with the SDLF. The very suspicious-looking assistant. The SDLF offers to help smugglers out there in the morning as a way of saying thank you. Stop playing with my laundry. You can finish my brownie, though. But I choose to sneak out while everyone's asleep and snag a getaway ride share instead. Crooks have a service for everything. I do 2 hours at a time. I don't feel right unless it's about 4 hours. My spoons are super depleted, though. I haven't streamed in a week or more. That's okay. It's best to know your body and yourself and your stamina. Don't stream when you don't feel like it. I had to remind myself of that on Monday. I wanted to stream, but I was not capable. I really was not. I did it anyway, but... Anyway. No need to worry, Farsight, about whether or not she has to try to arrest me the moment we land back home. I'll just slip away first. Ghosting her is kind of a shitty move, I'll admit. Doesn't feel good. I mean, for a cape, she's surprisingly cool. I hope we can do more team-ups like this. Oh. Drink my bottle. Yeah, that's a really old coffee right there. Whenever I have... Is there anything in it? No. Whenever I don't finish that much coffee left or whatever, I always tell Nana to drink my bottom, yes. You are from different worlds and want to work out, stay focused, you're on the right path. So this is just having her as a romance option. I think because we're trying to go with hate, maybe not open up another romance option. Oh yeah, with a cape she's easy to kill, yeah. Yeah, I want to keep wooing my computer. Yeah, it's not like I can go straight. That's funny. I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry slang is not on your side. Not like I can go straight even if I wanted to. I'm far too down my own road to join hers. Which I could romance her in an off-stream playthrough. You're gonna get the very, very bottom that, like, is hard to get to. I need to put this out of my mind. I'm doing pretty damn good, aren't I? I should be proud of what I'm becoming. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. It is sexier, which is why I drew Grendel fan art in high school. Like Grendel from... Beowulf? Anyway.
A successful venture, my minion. We have obtained the Hat of Leadership, and a promise from Struzkov's future overlords to supply my technology needs. Behold my hat! Behold my glorious, glorious hat!
Behold my robes, behold my robes.
Behold my robes, behold my robes.
Pity that hat doesn't confer actual leadership to you. I get the feeling you kind of wanted to flex your leadership subroutines a bit, show us messy humans the power of irrationality.
True, it would have been a prime opportunity. I know you disapprove of my impulse to wipe this petted planet clean of biological life. You feel it might be bad, even. If I am not to destroy the world, perhaps I could control it, reshape it into something that is worthy of continuing. It would be a sizable challenge, but one I could be capable of, if given the chance.
Hey now, hey, never know. Throw your hat into the ring as a Democratic candidate for Struzkov's leadership. See if they vote for you.
I suppose popular consent would aid in the transition to my perfect leadership. I will consider it as a possible alternative to Armageddon. The unexpected twists and turns of this caper have shown me victory conditions must be flexible. It is worth consideration. Thank you for your assistance. This is valuable input to process. Now please remove this hat for the time being, as the heavy felt lining is causing my monitor casing to overheat.
Aww. Oh, whoops, hang on. Better?
Better. Your performance today has met system requirements. Now dispensing praise. I did not completely hate you today. Please understand the extreme difficulty I face in the dispensing of praise. It is difficult for me to parse emotionally.
It's cool, it's cool. I get that you've got issues. I'm thankful for your version of liking me.
Yes, I do not actively dislike you. I am filled with burning hatred for all persons and all things, but for you, less so. I'm transmitting your payout through the Crimer app now. This should complete today's business.
I take out my phone to confirm the transaction. Total payday, minus service fee, minus convenience fee, minus overhead costs, minus finder's fee, service charge, yada yada. What the hell? That's all I earned after my hard work? Crimer took nearly 85%. That's like Twitch, and they're 50-50. I'd love to be a horseshoe crab. What? Maybe hate would just find a way to turn people into horseshoe crabs. It's only humanity's flaw of not evolving into crabs as evolution intended. Yeah, dude, I would love to be a horseshoe crab.
Unless it always lead to carcinization.
I don't know. I don't know why chat's always obsessed with crabs, but I'm here for it. I'm spending this whole time thinking about Grimer wearing a mask and calling him Crimer. Hey, I did a pretty damn good job on that caper. Why aren't you giving me more than that?
Crimer's fees are excessive on my end as well. They take and take, and give little in return. I hate them intensely. But they also monopolize the gig economy for masks. So we must utilize their greedy systems.
Just like Twitch.
Perhaps if we continue working together, I can arrange additional secret side payments and benefits for you.
Cut them out of the loop. I like it.
Should I require you for future tasks which require a pile of talking meat with opposable thumbs, would you be amicable? Y/N.
Working for the megalomaniac hell computer wasn't really all that bad, to be honest. What do you think? Maybe love can get through them if you feel it. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wonder if casual sex with a computer can be a I mean, on the surface that sounds completely bonkers, but you know what? I'm curious not to ask. Hey, so question. What are your views on sex?
The biological reproductive system? Irrelevant to me. My multi-threaded CPU already spawns child processes with ease.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean having some fun. Humans find sex pleasurable, not just functional. Consenting adults can get up to all sorts of fun if they put their minds to it. You'd be surprised what valuable data you might acquire.
I will admit to curiosity as to why sexual intercourse seems to motivate so many humans. It is a uniquely fascinating sociological topic, and the mechanics of it are a complex ritual of motions and stimuli worth study.
2 in the USB, 1 in the USB-C.
And you are offering to provide this data set? In return for what?
I mean, having some fun is kind of its own reward for me, yeah? I'm curious how you'd go about it, too.
Very well. Adaptations complete. Proceed to mount my hard drive, and I will Control-Alt-Delete you until you cannot walk straight. I will show you the raw pleasure of an unlocked core's clock speed. You will likely need liquid cooling afterwards.
Woohoo! I don't think I can see what comes after that. Let's just say I emptied their toner cartridge. They core dumped so fucking hard with a massive stack overflow. Look, I'm trying. There's only so many sexy computer puns I can think of. I'd call that a successful little evening of capers and chaos. Maybe hate 4000 hates everything but me. I'm not hating the prospect of what comes next. Yeah. Yay. We did it. 3 crimers. Biggest hat caper complete with a 3-star good rating. I would love to save. And then we'll enjoy this delightful music. Because I'm gonna raid off. Because I'm a little tired and I don't want to start another...
War?
Yeah, I don't want to start another war. Who's live? Lots of people. Wow, look at all those people. We got a raid to effector change. I'm assuming his Chuck Tingle style love always works in a physical sense as well as an emotional sense. Yeah, pound it in the butt by the physical manifestation of XYZ. But anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I got lots of good laughs out of this story today. I loved infiltrating a, Are you having fun there? I loved infiltrating a, horrible knockoff of Russia. And we'll see what other really cool, capers and japers we get up to, next week for sure. So, but I'm getting a little sleepy. I did a lot today, and I'm un-Adderalled. Melody! I was just about to raid off. Unless you've been here watching the whole time with Ricky. In that case, hi. The lack of Adderall made it hard.
I could tell.
It kind of... My quesadilla wore off about 8:30. And I've been skating since then, trying to make sure my brain works. I've been here. Yay! Makes me happy.
Oh.
I'm glad you've been here.
Seahawks versus Cowboys. I would love to see some birds fighting men.
Okay, anyway. Nana will continue to be our lovely voice.
I've been here the whole time!
Yeah, she gets it. Nana will be the lovely voice of Hate next week as well. Are you having fun being Hate?
No, I hate it!
Perfect answer. I know they're stuck on the floor. Alright, so we're gonna raid off to Effector of Change. They're doing a react stream. They're watching videos and reacting to things. Not sure what they're reacting to, but
I just saw Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z.
yeah. They're watching some crazy videos. Anyway, I will see you guys on Monday for more Zelda, and more of this will be next week. So, if you have not heard it yet today, remember that I love you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see ya. Bye-bye! Have fun, don't do drugs. Or maybe do them if they help you.
Please, hold and do drugs.
Okay.